Okay, here I am on the property in Riviera Mita. I just came in to the other side, but I walked over here to get the footage of this entrance here. It's right by the road, and I'm just going to head in now. I was lucky enough to get some bamboo cuttings yesterday, so I'm gonna plant those today. The property already has some bamboo, but it's a different variety, a bit of a girthier cane is what the variety is what the existing variety has. It has a thicker, more girthy cane, so you can use for other types of building slash construction projects. This one stays a bit thinner, so better for things like fence posts and certain tools and so on and so on. But anyway, here I am on the little path going inside now, and you can see it's overgrown a little bit. You can still see the road, of course, but it's rainy season. All this plant life has been getting a lot of water and sunshine, so they're very grown. What I was thinking as I was walking here a little earlier was that I already have a few tools, but I'm starting to build up my collection of tools, or my armory. Yeah, starting to build up my little armory of tools here. So what I can do is days when I'm not working, off work, or even after work, have some extra energy, I can just come over here with some of them, especially some of the new ones I'm gonna get. I still don't have one of the most important ones, a cutlass. So I need to get a cutlass. But I do have a hatchet. So I did not come without anything to cut with. I have a bamboo right here. Who's cutting and drying all this bamboo? There's a lot of bamboo, and sometimes people use it to support like the ceiling or the second floor of their house while they're building, before they put in permanent support structures. And then so afterwards, I guess they just throw it out, and it looks like what we have here. Or it could have been some other kind of project they were doing. In any case, there's a lot of bamboo here. Some of them are very long pieces, and they look like good condition to use for some simple project. Oh look, here's another thing I'll be doing today. I have a few projects on the list today, but one of the things I'm going to be doing especially is identifying areas like that, where I don't know if you can actually see it, but that area right there I'm looking at, right where that bamboo is pointing, is a little trench where the water seems to be flowing down on the property. And I've been checking out a lot of permaculture design and like agroforestry and figuring out how those things work. So learning where the water flows on the property is like the first thing when conceptualizing a design. So since I've already seen where it's coming down a little bit, then I can use that to my advantage and start planning where some water catchment areas. Right, and so of course I made it inside a little ways, started clearing out some of the path again. I haven't been here in months. Last time I came here, the path was nice and clear. I could walk all the way straight to the river with no problem. But today I came back and it was kind of overgrown, obviously, because no one's been here cleaning here for months. The last person I think that cleaned it was my brother when he was harvesting some wood. But I realized why I couldn't find the path earlier is because the bamboo, which is right over there, hopefully you could see that bamboo was right at the way. So I had to climb over some of that stuff and slide down, and here I am at the spot I remember. I always remember because there's a nice stump here where I put my axe. There's this tree here, so I can rest my bag. So I have my bag, I have my axe behind me, and I'm just clearing away some of the brush, listening to some music. And as I get further in and closer to the river, I'll just keep updating the video, but won't spend too long on these update clips because I just want to get some of this work done and get back home. It's now 10 minutes to 8. If I can finish here by about 11, 12 for the day, get home, get ready, and then go to the bank because I have to do that. Then I have to get back home for a meeting at 3. And then that's pretty much my day. The rest of the day will just be chilling. Today's my day off, so have to do some chilling. But anyway, let me get back to this. Let me get back to this chopping.
When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof. We blowing up, you see the proof. Making my money, show you no proof. I already know I got nothing to prove. I just make music to inspire the youth. Because I know I was destined to do it. When I wake up, search for my proof. Open my third eye, I see the truth. When I was down, I stared at the roof. On my way up now, but there is no roof.
Yeah, so some good work has been put in already. I've been here for 1 hour, and between chopping through some of the brush to clear out the path, and I replanted one cutting so far, and I identified a bunch more plants that I want to put in little pots in the little nursery I want to build here. Between that and just, carrying some of the fallen branches back and forth, that took me an hour, and this is how much of the area I've cleaned so far. So let's go to the beginning where I started. So right back to the bamboo from the beginning. Still have to plant that bamboo. So there we are. So that's the bamboo from the beginning. The dry bamboo, the mysterious dry bamboo that I do not know the origins of. Then I came to about here before I had to start cutting. So you can see, we can still see the bamboo in the back. But so I cleared. There's a little stump that I was resting my tools and my water on. It's a little tree stump. So you can see I cleared this whole path behind this area so far. See that path? Let's walk down it. Boom. Just keep a track on my bag to see how far we're going. See down this path here. Cleared. Wasn't too heavy, like it wasn't any big thick trees, small trees and little things to clear off. Have to continue going. The brush is a lot thicker over here. You can see there's no, unlike the other place, there was no area here that looks anything like a path. So basically I'm gonna be creating a new path. I probably want 2 actually. Might use this tree here as a fork and put a path going one way and then put a path going the other way. Again, I'm gonna be here till 11. It's 9, so 9, 10, 11, 2 more hours, or 2 more hours and a little bit to try and get back home for 12, and then yeah, get the rest of my day done. But right now, let's get back to it.
When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof. We blowing up, you see the proof. Making my money, show you no proof. I already know I got nothing to prove. I just make music to inspire the youth. Because I know I was destined to do it.
Okay, so I came here, cleared out this little area, and coming this way I found a clearing straight to the river. So go down here. This is where I'm gonna plant some of the bamboo, but I want to find a spot, yeah, probably around over here, in a nice spot where there aren't too many of the other big trees around. And what I want to do, oh, I'm actually not even close to the river yet. I thought this was the river here, just beyond, but I still have a few, I don't know, it looks like maybe what, 50 feet? Another 50 to 60 feet that way to the river. Oh, here's an old structure here from when my brother was using the land, I think. Still standing here. Just simple, mounted on other trees, mounted on other trees. So yeah, this might be the area where I plant some of the bamboo. I know there was the bamboo that was on this land is further down that way. So I might try to make my way. Let me just switch my hands so I can get my axe in the correct hand. I'm probably going to try to take a little walk around and find the area with the bamboo. What's on my face? Yeah, so I'm going to take a look around, see if I can find the spot with the bamboo and see what it's looking like and assess whether I can take cuttings from it or if I need to go all the way to the other corner of the land, but that's a little later on. I don't even know if I'm going to get to all this today because I have to, first of all, continue clearing the path. The path is pretty clear to over here. I like that I cleared up after this open area here. This area is more open and less thick brush. There's still on the outskirts of it, there's a lot that I have to work through, especially as I get over to the bamboo side, but it's doable. So that's pretty much done the clearing. Now the next thing I want to do is take some of the dry bamboo from the top, drag it all the way down to over there, and see if I can create something. I want to stack it up. I want to first of all get it off the ground, the bare ground. So I want to set up like a little bench system where I can put it on top of. Then probably going to use one bamboo or two bamboos for that. Some of the crappier ones, break them up and make that little bench for the rest of them to sit on top of. Then I'm gonna start building some kind of shade. I want to put up a little nursery. I know there's a lot of clearing I have to do. Oh, found some bamboo. No, sorry, my bad. False alarm. I thought that was thin bamboo. Oh, there's a river. Tons of webs on my face. Yeah, there's the river there. Wonder if you can see it. Let me actually get closer a little bit. Whew, walking on some fallen trees that have been decomposing, so they're very soft. So yeah, see the river. People are still throwing crap into the river. I hate that. But there it is. See some water down there. Over there. So I know that spot over there. If I go down into the river from here and I climb up that spot over there, I will get to the bamboo. But I also want to see if I can just cut a path on land behind me and then get to it that way. So yeah, let me get back over there and get to that. Whoa.
When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof.
So it's funny because yesterday and the day before, no, actually the whole weekend, because today is Tuesday, so the whole weekend, Sunday, Saturday, and Monday as well, I was watching videos about bamboo, learning about different types of bamboo. I learned that there's over 2,000 varieties of bamboo. They're broadly categorized into two main categories: runners and clumpers. Running bamboo And the difference between them are the roots. So running bamboo, they send their roots out, and from their roots pop new shoots. So new bamboo um, canes actually grow from the roots themselves. So it sends it out a distance from the mother plant, and it does that over and over and over again until it spreads. So it's very invasive and it takes over properties. And they kind of have given bamboo a bad name. But the other variety are clumpers, and what they do is their roots extend in a radius of, depending on the variety, it can go up to about 15 feet, I believe. But once it gets to that radius, usually within 3 to 5 years, it stops expanding. So you have just a circle of bamboo cane, so different shoots of bamboo cane in that radius. And those are usually the varieties that are better for building, better for just constructing. They have a lot more use, right? Also, I learned that majority of bamboo shoots are edible. Not all of them are, but a majority of them are. And you take them when they're young, and then you cook them, and they actually go from raw. They're very bitter, but they go from bitter to being sweet after you cook them. But anyway, that whole background there was to say that after all that research and geeking out on bamboo over the weekend, Monday I go into work, and the first thing I see as I pull up to the changing area, the locker area where we keep all our tools and everything, in the landscaping department, I see a wheelbarrow full of bamboo cuttings. And I had just learned about how to propagate them from cuttings, so I saw some really good looking ones, perfect looking ones, and those are the ones I was holding earlier in the video, so I got those. Then lo and behold, today, Tuesday, I come here to the property to clear out the place, do a little work here, and then I end up finding that someone has dumped, well, I don't know, I've already moved 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I've already moved about 10 different dry bamboo cane. They're dry. A lot of them are actually in good condition. Some of them that were on the bottom are a little bit soggy, soft, and are breaking already, but that's because they were on the bare ground and it was raining a bunch. But those that were on the top are really good. So I've moved about 10, and there's at least, I'd say, at least 30, 40 more. So in total, I might have 50 plus dry bamboo cane, which is amazing because just yesterday I was like, damn, I want to cut some bamboo and do some stuff with it, but you have to dry it for like 3 to 6 months or maybe even more, depending on which variety it is. And I was like, I'm not going to be able to build because they're not dry. And here I come and find a whole bunch of dry stuff, perfect to do what I had in mind to do today, which was just clear the place out, put a raised bench for the bamboo, to put a couple raised benches so that I can actually dry the bamboo on. I actually brought some line, and I was gonna just string up some line between trees and hang it up that way, which I still might do for some of them. Like the dry ones, I might put them on line, and I might build a platform to go get the wet ones because they'll be a lot heavier. So that's what I might do. And also I wanted to see if I could build a couple of garden beds from the shoots, so from the bamboo. So that would be cool to try as well, especially because a lot of the ones I found here have nails lodged in them, good nails. So all I need to do is grab a hammer, extract the nails, and I wouldn't be surprised if I end up with, if there's 50 cane and I saw like a bunch of them had nails, some of them had 2, 3 nails in them, maybe if half of them have 2 nails in them, then I might get 50 nails. Yeah, so the odds of, not the odds, but yeah, the odds are in my favor. So I have some good stuff going on. That just gave me a nice boost because, like I said, I don't have to wait for the bamboo to dry and I can start building today. So what I'm going to do is continue transferring those dry bamboo canes to this area here, and then I'm going to see where I can find a spot to hang them up properly, and then continue my task from there. Thank you to whoever dropped those bamboo over there, and some of that banana palm leaf and all that stuff can be really helpful in a compost. I saw they left some bags there. I'm hoping it's organic matter and not just straight up trash. but I'll check that out and I'll see. But please, people need to stop dumping their terrible garbage on this land. It's not your land. Land is not for garbage. So handle your shit. So I just found this nice little spot for the first bamboo to be planted. It's just a little way off the path over there. There it is on the ground. I'm almost done finished. I'm almost finished digging the hole for it. I see it has 2 sprouts on this side and then 1 on the other side. I don't know if I should just plant it sideways. Yeah, I'll probably just plant it sideways. But yeah, it has at least 3 nodes, so that's good. Why is it good? I don't know. I just found out online that they should have 3 nodes when planting, and then that little growth on the side, not too deep. You plant it and then you give it some water. You can even cut the nodes, in between the nodes a little hole, and then put water in the bamboo itself. I don't know if I'll do that with this one. I don't know, maybe I will. But yeah, this nice little spot is getting sunshine right now. Probably shouldn't have pointed the camera to the sun, but it's getting sunshine right now. Later in the afternoon it's gonna get some shade, so I'm thinking the bamboo might do good here. Here is really close to the river too, and I'm gonna just plant them like, try to plant them like 8 feet apart at least, if I'm planting them close. If I'm not planting them close, I'll just plant like 1 here and like go further in and just keep planting them as I go along. The only thing challenging right now is, the only thing I have to dig is my hatchet and a stick that I found with a sharp edge, and of course my hands. But it would be a lot easier if I had a little hand trowel or a spade or like a fork or something, but I can do with this for now, just for today, till I'm done with this stuff. Then I'll figure out, not figure out, but I will get my new tools so I can actually do things faster and without cutting corners as well.
When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof. We blowing up, you see the proof. Making my money, show you no proof. I already know I got nothing to prove. I just make music to inspire the youth, because I know I was destined to do it. When I wake up, search for my proof. Open my third eye, I see the truth. When I was down, I stared at the roof. On my way up now, but there is no roof. Mind and body in sync, you see the proof. You know it's fire when I'm in the booth. Fire non-stop, I am coming to shoot. This verbal ammunition is my typical loot. Open my book.
Alright, so the first bamboo is in the ground. I have my little stick to mark it. Little stick to mark it right there. I'm gonna go fill a bottle of water in the river, come back, water it, and then see if I can plant at least 1 more before I go home, because it's time is starting to run on me right now. It's 11:15. So yeah, let me see if I can try and reach home for 12 and get to the bank for like 1 o'clock and back home by 2:30, 3 o'clock. Good day so far. I moved some of that bamboo that I got blessed with. I'll probably move a little more of that before I go. Right now I'm just gonna quickly take a bottle of water down to the river, probably take 5, which will probably look like me moving some of that bamboo. That'll be my version of taking 5, and then I'll go back, plant another one, water it with the remainder of the water, pack up, and then call it a day, because I cannot stay any longer, although I want to stay much longer. I'll be back here probably on my next day off, which is Saturday, and then again on next Tuesday. So I might even start coming here sometimes after work just to get quick stuff done. For instance, the planting of the last couple bamboos. Since I might only have time for 2 today. Honestly, when I originally planned to come here and plan what I would do. I did not I did not factor in time it would take to clear the path, because I forgot that the path would be overgrown. But either way, good day. Now let me get to the rest of this, because like I said, time is running out. Okay, so I ended up staying way longer than I was supposed to. I wanted to leave and get back home for 12, but it's now actually 12:40. Yes, 40 minutes past 12. So I'm about to leave though, but I did get a lot done. Let me show you. So I built this little rack here for the bamboo. Of course, I made it out of bamboo and some line. I had some line I brought with me, so just set that up like that. Really simple. I split up some bamboo, and then I used that to build a frame, and then I just put the rest of the bamboo on top of it. I'm gonna put the rest, and then I'm gonna pack up and go. Planted one bamboo, got some here, built this thing, cleared the walkway. So overall, good day, and gotta get done with the rest of my errands for the day. So this is the end of the video. I hope this gave a decent view of the part of the land I was working on. At least the land is pretty big, so I'm gonna have to do multiple videos for you to get a sense of the full area and what it's like right now. So peace.
When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof. We blowing up, you see the proof. Making my money, show you no proof. I already know I got nothing to prove. I just make music to inspire the youth, because I know I was destined to do it. When I wake up, search for my proof. Open my third eye, I see the truth. When I was down, I stared at the roof. On my way up now, but there is no roof. Mind and body in sync, you see the proof. You know it's fire when I'm in the booth. Fire non-stop, I am coming to shoot. This verbal ammunition is my typical loot. Open my books and study the views. Knowledge is a tool that we must learn to use. Working on myself daily, I see the proof. Sorry, your honor, they do not have the proof. They've been talking dirt on me since I was a youth. Didn't believe in me and what I would do. Jumped off the roof, flipped in the pool. Now they throwing dirt at me cause they couldn't do it. When we show up, you see the proof. Working so much, you see the proof. Climbing the rungs, you see the proof. We blowing up, you see the proof. Working on my fitness, you see the proof. Stepping out the sauna, I'm feeling loose. To free up my mental, meditations I use. Helps me to see clearly, gives my vision a boost. Spending time in nature, connecting my roots. Planted all my trees, now I